How's it going, everyone? This is Zach from MiataSource here to show you our newest product, which is our O2 extension harnesses. Once we posted this, we had a couple people stating that, they're overpriced and there's cheaper alternatives through eBay or Amazon. You can acknowledge that it does exist. As everything else, there's a cheaper variant for everything, but why is that? So I purchased one of their O2 extensions from Amazon to kind of show you what makes it cheaper. So here's the MiataSource one here on the right, and then the eBay, Amazon cheap alternative is on the left. Visually, immediately you can see the loom that they use on the cheaper one is just the typical split type, one you'd find from AutoZone O'Reilly's. The loom is functional, it works fine. Realistically, the problem with it is it's just aesthetically ugly. Our harnesses, we have the choice to use whatever loom we want, so we chose to use this split freestyle woven loom, which in my opinion looks significantly better. Another issue with the split loom is that it's pretty rare that it will happen, but it is split in the middle here, so you can see that wires could fall out. Not that it's going to be pretty rare that it would, but that is a risk to that style of loom. Also, the issue is they have these clips here on the end of it, which again allows exposure of the wire, or maybe more than it needs to be, versus where ours uses a shrink wrap as close as we can to still allow flexibility at the end. The next issue we see with these is the connectors themselves. Functionally, they work. The issue is the injection molding that they use on these cheaper ones. If I can focus it. You can see there kind of on the casting or the injection points. It's pretty messy looking. Whereas the ones we use are a lot cleaner. And again, they click in, they take the wires, everything works on them fine. It just makes me wonder, is it as durable of a plastic as the ones that we source? And I think that's a problem that the cheaper harnesses will show over time. And a weak connector release, over time removing it, will it break over time? Again, it's all pretty minor, nitpicky stuff. But one of the biggest issues that I notice with the cheaper harness is the use of aluminum wire. If I can get it to show. So aluminum wire versus copper wire is kind of a long debate, but essentially, to give you the quick details of it, is aluminum wire is cheaper, hence why the harness is cheaper, and as well as controversial labor tactics used to make these harnesses. But looking at materials and why it's cheaper, aluminum wire is softer, it's lighter, and one of the major issues with it is that it has a lower current carrying capacity, about 40% to the similar gauge of copper wire. So the issue there is maybe not an oxygen sensor extension, but our other harnesses like our headlight adapter kits, which carries a pretty high amperage to power the headlights. The aluminum alternative wire might not be a good idea for that. Another issue you see is our connector seals. The ones on the left are a very thin, really chintzy, not a high quality seal, where the ones that we source are much thicker, a little bit more water resistant connector kit, I would say. And then in the end, I guess it's just also the quality control. With our harnesses, if there's any issues, you guys can contact us. We're Minnesota based here. We make everything in-house. We source the connectors individually. These aren't oxygen sensor connectors, but we get all the connectors with the kits. We measure the lines. We make them in-house per connector. I'm the only one that does it, so there's a high quality control aspect for that. This specific connector that I got from Amazon, the function of it would work fine. It was wired correctly, but I have seen many reviews of this oxygen sensor one, as well as the cheaper headlight harness adapter, having negative reviews of it being wired incorrectly, crimps not being on correctly or tightly to keep the wires on. Again, just the quality control issue. So, this harness may not be for everybody. A cheaper one will work, I guess, but we're just kind of casing the difference between our harnesses and the cheaper harness and what you're getting out of that. So I appreciate everyone watching. If anyone questions or would like to see more details about these, I can definitely share that with you guys. Thanks. Bye.